If you're looking to buy or sell any FIFA 23 Ultimate Team coins, you can use u4gm.com as a reliable place to do so, and using code ELYTE, ELYYT, will get you 5% off your order. We just secured our 6th dub of the weekend for FUT Champs, and you might be wondering, why am I telling you this? Elite, you're the greatest there ever has been and ever will be. Why do you only have 6 wins? And I'll tell you, it's because during the first loss of the weekend, I broke my controller, and I've been playing without a left trigger or the analog stick being able to move to the left ever since, and I still made this guy rage quit in the 15th minute. I just wanted to put that out there. It has no significance to the plot of this video whatsoever, but it needed to be addressed. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. My name is Sean, aka Elite, and today we're talking real or fake on all of these new leaked cards that are coming to Ultimate Team. Allegedly, we're seeing them passed around on Twitter, on Reddit, whatever. I'm seeing them on Instagram. Even Di Natale posted one that everybody thinks is coming to FIFA Ultimate Team. We're going to go through all of them and determine, are they real or are they fake? And that's going to help us determine which investments we will make. Now, as you guys saw at the beginning of the video, this controller is not going to make us really through any more FUT champions. I don't even know how I was able to manage 6 wins this weekend. But what I did do, guys, and I know it's kind of a sellout move, but here's the deal. We don't have a Patreon. We don't have any subscriptions. We don't do any of that. All of the content is free, but I did add a membership option to the YouTube channel. The perks are very limited. It's like badges and emotes and like a follow back on Twitter, etc. You can get it for starting at 99 cents just to sub and help out the channel, and mostly help me afford a new controller because I break one of these about once every single month. I gotta get out of the habit of just smashing my controller against the desk when things aren't going my way. But let me know in the comments, what do you think is the worst FIFA in terms of gameplay? This isn't a gameplay channel. It's not about gameplay tactics or even about FUT Champs gameplay, although we do open our rewards every single week. What do you guys think is the worst FIFA in terms of gameplay? Because I think FIFA 23 is definitely up there. I don't know if it's the worst. I think FIFA 19 is still the worst, but FIFA 23, in my opinion, has been atrocious. I think it's definitely top 3 worst FIFA gameplays we've ever played. At the beginning of the year, I said it was number 1. I said it's the worst FIFA gameplay we've ever had. I think after playing with it for a few months, I can't rank it below FIFA 19. But it's in the conversation. Let me know what you guys think down below. Maybe you share different thoughts, and I'm totally open to hearing all of your guys' opinions, unless it's saying that FIFA 19 was good gameplay. If that's your opinion, I would just keep that to yourself. You don't want to expose yourself like that. Anyways, we got some FUT Champs player picks, and we get Anderson Talisca, 87 rated. At least it's some SBC fodder. I mean, that card is, I guess, a little bit usable. 4-star, 4-star. I could bring that off the bench, but it doesn't really offer anything more than the SBC Gakpo I did in the first week of this year. So nothing crazy there. In our second player pick here is going to be all 81s and an 83, so not a very good second pick. At least we did get an 87 for SBC fodder in the first pick, but on top of that, we got another 100k pack, we got another 50k pack added to our Team of the Year pack project, which we have now saved over 7.5 million coins worth of packs, and we're still growing, and we are still moving up, because we also have the 100 player pick upgrade, which we've got to complete in the next 5 days, that we're also completing. We've already done the 84 rated squad. The 83 rated squad is pretty cheap, so we just got to craft that 85, and that Anderson Talisca should help us out. Let me know how many packs you guys have saved for Team of the Year, if any. If you haven't saved any packs, just tell me. I've saved no packs for Team of the Year. I have no patience, because that used to be me. I used to not be able to save any packs for Team of the Year, and there's another 125k pack, an ultimate pack added to the total as we continue to grow. So let's go ahead and hop in to the beef of today's video, which is going to be discussing which cards that are coming to Ultimate Team or that have been leaked are actually coming. So let's go ahead and take a look at my Twitter. I've been liking all of the tweets that include these kinds of cards. So the first one is about Di Natale. He actually posted this to his Instagram. You can go check it. It is still there if you would like to check it right now. This Di Natale card was posted to his Instagram, and everybody thinks it's coming to Ultimate Team very soon as some sort of boosted Heroes card or a new Heroes promo, maybe a Team of the Year Heroes promo that overlaps with Team of the Year, similar to what we saw with Team of the Year icons, which are going to be coming to the game, whether it's during Team of the Year or after. We don't know that yet. But Team of the Year icons are coming to the game. Di Natale is a hero card. Is this going to come to the game? And the answer is no. This is not a legitimate leak. This is not a card that is going to come to Ultimate Team. Stop panic selling your Di Natale cards that you already have, unless it's for a different reason. Don't panic sell it for this reason, that's for sure, because this card is just a concept made by a fan that Di Natale just got a hold of and posted it himself because he thought it was cool, I guess. So don't panic about that. It is not real. The next one is Radu, Stefan Radu, coming as a squad building challenge. This was treated by FIFA Trading Romania. This is real. This is a legitimate leak. It will come to Ultimate Team here in the coming days. This Radu card looks decent, and there's been a lot of Serie A content in the last couple of weeks. So a lot of you guys probably will be able to fit this in your team. The one thing is he's not from AC Milan, which seems to be what club EA is pushing right now. I don't know why, but we have seen like 5 FUT Centurion cards as AC Milan. We saw it with the Divock Origi SBC, and we've seen Milan players just throughout the entire year. Penisser's road to the knockout, starting very early. We have so many Milan cards. We don't have a ton from other clubs in Serie A, so it's kind of branching out. And the links to this card, one of them would be Milinkovic-Savic. Now, we've already seen a little bit of movement, and what I'm about to show you guys is going to be game-changing, by the way. FUTBin have added a feature that I have been begging for. I've even mentioned it in one of my YouTube videos a couple weeks ago, is that we need to be able to see the hourly graphs for more than 72 hours, and they've done it. You can see the hourly graph of a card for the last 2 weeks now, and that is brilliant. I applaud you, FUTBin. Absolutely revolutionary, because I have been taking cards, especially from new promos, and every single time they drop, I want to keep track of what does their price do on the first day into the first night, and how can I make profit. But that's an hourly basis kind of thing, and by the time the next promo comes around next Friday, I won't be able to check those hours. So I've been having to write them in my notes on my phone. I'm sure it would have been a little bit more efficient for me to go to a spreadsheet and do that. But either way, now I can just look at FUTBin and look through every single hour for the past 2 weeks that the card has been out. And if we take a look at Milinkovic-Savic, ever since they started dropping more and more of this Serie A content, you can see how he's risen up. He was actually at 96K. He got all the way up to about 120,000 coins at his peak, which was yesterday. He dropped back down to about 100,000 coins, and now he's at 109, 110. I think if you can get this card for less than 105, you're looking pretty safe. It's not a really risky investment. I don't think you're going to lose a lot of coins on it if things don't work out. And with the strong link, the club link to Radu, and Radu being a pretty good SBC, a usable SBC if they make it cheap, then people will link it to cards like this. If they make Radu 80K or more, maybe not. Maybe this Milinkovic-Savic drops instead. So it is a risk. It depends on what the price is for that Radu SBC. We don't know what they're going to price it at. It really comes to EA's discretion. But if you're going to make investments, that is one way to do it. And if we take a look at some other Lazio cards, you have a couple other options, nothing crazy. You do have Marusic, who is a left back from Lazio here, and obviously not a terrible card. 87 pace, 79 defense, 82 physicality. I don't know how well that's going to hold up at this point in the game. Again, it's usable, it's cheap, but it's nothing crazy. And what we've seen, if we take a look at the hourly graph, is that he was going for about 15,000 coins. Now he's 17K. That's 2,000 coins that he's risen just from the hype already. People seeing this Radu card and investing in complement links. So he's up 2K already, which means that if this Radu SBC is terrible value, this card is going to come down to 15K or even lower than that. So there is some risk to a card like this. You look at Ciro Immobile. I think that 87 rated card is mostly SBC fodder, and I would probably say the same thing for Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. You can see Ciro Immobile a little bit more expensive, but overall, those cards not really game-changing. I think the only legitimate link is going to be that 89 rated Milinkovic-Savic. People don't want to use these other cards at this point in the game. It is 2023. These cards are definitely outdated. So those are definitely decent looks as investments, but that's not the last card that has been leaked. The next one is Player of the Month Mbappe. So this guy tweeted it out. It's Futdinho Trade, and I'll be honest, I do not know who this guy is, but he says that Mbappe is confirmed to get Ligue 1 December Player of the Month. Follow me for more leaks. We've seen it time and time again. People on Twitter tweeting out cards saying, follow me for more leaks. And sometimes they're legitimate, sometimes they're not. I've never heard of this guy. I don't know how he has this information, if he does have this information, or if he's just tweeting it out to make Mbappe's cards crash. I have no idea what the motive could be behind it. I would say most likely the motive is to get followers on Twitter, but whether it's real or fake is unknown. I do not know if this is real or fake, or if the stats are accurate, if he does end up winning Player of the Month. Now, we know that we are a couple weeks into January now, so we haven't seen all of the December Player of the Months quite yet. We haven't seen them be awarded. Mbappe may be winning. I don't know. Seko Fofana is another option that is obviously going to be considered for Ligue 1 Player of the Month. I haven't watched a ton of Ligue 1 games, to be quite honest, but this card is a maybe. I cannot confirm nor deny. I haven't found evidence against it. I haven't found evidence for it other than this tweet here. And people in the comments, again, are also kind of skeptical as well. But we can keep it on our radar because it does affect the game a little bit. We know that Mbappe has a chance of getting that 12th man or getting into the Team of the Year. And I'd say he's probably going to get into Team of the Year one way or the other. It's probably going to be Messi, Mbappe, and then somebody else fighting for a third, whether it's Haaland or Benzema or Neymar. Probably Benzema. That's what I voted for. But it'll probably be Messi and Mbappe as locks into Team of the Year as some forwards. So when we consider that and the fact that Mbappe is going to get a card for the Team of the Year on Friday, possibly, if that's how they're going to release them, if not, sometime in the next week and a half, that card is going to drop. How is this Player of the Month going to affect that card? Is it going to make it cheaper? Is it going to make it more expensive? How is it going to affect the current cards? And I think overall, the current cards would be screwed. I think those current cards, whether it's Gold Mbappe or it's the existing 94 rated Mbappe or the Road to the Final Mbappe, I think he has another card. He has quite a few upgrades already, but the existing Mbappes would probably drop in price. And here's the reason why. Player of the Month cards, while they might not be quite as boosted as a card like this, it might look more like, just a little bit better than this Inform, but not quite as good as this 94 rated, possibly looking like this purple card, somewhere in that range. But overall, it's going to be a squad building challenge that drops during Team of the Year. And what that means is that people will be able to craft that SBC a lot easier than other times of the year. Even if fodder is more expensive, you have a lot more packs being open. You've got people like me who have saved their packs, and through those packs, those 83 times 25s, those 84 times 20s, all of these upgrade packs, all of the 200 plus packs we have already, and some people have many more, that's going to be pretty easy to craft these different SBCs, I was thinking of crafting maybe Zidane during the Team of the Year. But if Mbappe comes out, well, it's going to be a cheaper option. Even if it's going to cost 3 million coins in fodder, I'm probably going to pack that much in fodder easily with the packs we have saved, which makes it almost free to do. So all of these tradable Mbappes would crash very, very hard in price. So although that is still, a maybe, we don't know if this card is dropping, it's something I'm keeping in the back of my mind. I'm staying away from tradable Mbappes just in case he does end up winning a Player of the Month squad building challenge. And of course, all of the other cards that are getting into Team of the Year as well, their gold cards or previous upgraded cards, special cards, are also going down in price. But we talked about that in the last episode. So if you haven't seen that, make sure to go check it out. All right, let's submit this 85 rated squad. I gotta say goodbye to Diaby. He's played a decent bit for the club as a super sub, but it is time to go. Now, obviously, they dropped the 100 player upgrade, another one of the Centurions 100 player packs a couple days ago, but they have no signs of stopping EA for dropping these coin sinking SBCs. And just today, they dropped another one of them, which was another hero upgrade pack, which has skyrocketed fodder already. In yesterday's video, I actually shouted out fodder. I said that 86s and 88s looked really good. And well, they're not the only things up. Everything is up for fodder. So if you have fodder, it might be time to sell. I wouldn't say that it's not going to go higher, because I think it might during Team of the Year, especially for a lot of these different ratings. There's a lot of potential for them going higher in price during Team of the Year. But there's also a good chance that they're going to drop again beforehand. Now, they do continue to drop these pretty much every single day. So for the time being, if they do drop another one of these upgrade SBCs and another FUT Centurions pack and another icon upgrade, yeah, that fodder is going to stay up for the most part. But there's always going to be that certain rating that leaks through. And because the requirements for this is 84, 85, 86, it kind of just hit every single fodder market, including Team of the Week players, which was needed in the 84 rated squad. So they've attacked Team of the Week once again, although those are still pretty low. 84s, 85s, 86s have gone up. 88s, 89s went up, 83s went up again, and all of that fodder is up in price, so it is good time to take profit, and you'll just go ahead and wait until fodder drops back down for certain ratings, and then whichever drops the most in comparison to what that normal price is, that is what we're going to go in on heavy. So if we take a look at FUTBIN cheapest ratings, we're looking at 83s going for about 1.4, 1.5 thousand coins right now. Not bad at all, given the fact that they were just 900 coins. Then we've got 84 rated cards, which are nearly 5,000 coins. You can sell to lazy buyers for even more than 5K. I would definitely take the coins there on the 84s. 85s are back up to 12,000 coins. We saw them skyrocket to extinct at 14K and beyond, and now they went back down to 9K, even 8.5K, back up to 12K just like that. It had to have been a quick investment if you got in again, but it worked out really, really well. And then 86s, of course, we said to get in on those yesterday at about 12.5 to 13K. They are now up to about 17,000 coins right now. A pretty easy sale at that price. So that's pretty good profit. I would take that. 87s have probably risen the least. They've been on a slow rise ever since they hit a really low bottom during the Winter Wildcards promo at about 15K, but their normal price and what they sit at is probably between 17 and 18,000 coins. So in comparison to all of the other ratings, the 87s are probably the lowest. Would I buy at 20K or 21K? Probably not. I'm not probably going to be spending more than 19K on one of these 87s, and we'll see if I want to pull the trigger on those in a couple of days. But for now, I am holding off on those. 88s we said to buy yesterday. They looked good at 24,000 coins. They have gone up to about 28, 29,000 coins on a couple of the cards, so pretty solid profit there that I would take. 89s are 36, 37, 38. That's not too bad either. I think that those those cards, if you're getting anywhere between, 33, 34K, you're looking at a good investment long-term throughout Team of the Year. I think those cards will skyrocket at some point. And the 90 rated cards, just because there aren't a ton of options at 90 rated, if they're required for any sort of SBC, they're most likely to skyrocket the highest. The downside is you need a squad building challenge that specifically needs like 87 or 88 or 89 rated squads for these to go up. But the good news is it's just Neuer and Courtois, a couple of out-of-pack cards, and then Salah is probably going to become SBC fodder here sometime soon during Team of the Year. He probably will. Van Dijk probably will during Team of the Year as well become SBC fodder. But just because there's not a lot of gold cards at 90 rated, if they're needed for an SBC, it's very easy for them to go up. There's not a lot of choices for people to buy. So that's my take on fodder for today, and that's where I'm going to end today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, do not forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And of course, if you want to go the extra mile, you can check out those channel memberships down below. If you've made it to the end of today's video, go ahead and comment the word fodder in the comments down below. Fodder, F-O-D-D-E-R, just because that is what we ended today's video with. That was the topic, and that's the first thing that came to my head. So go ahead and include that in your comment. I'll make sure to drop a heart on it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again in tomorrow's video. Peace out.